Leviticus chapter 26 is the word for obedience, which is basically just keeping land, and the punishment for disobedience. Now, this contains the sections where a certain group of people thinks it's about them and not the actual group. The Israelis living in Israel currently. Because they think it matches their history. There's absolutely no evidence for this. And I don't know why they're so desperate to have it, because this is a punishment from God. By the logic of the story, it's saying they deserved this. Yeah. They're saying they deserved the punishment, and the punishment was a good thing. Yeah. But they think that punishment was a bad thing. And it was evil that was done to them. Thing is, if you're just a regular historian, you can say, yeah, that was. But if you use their own logic, that's so stupid. Yes. Like, I will break down your stubborn pride and make the sky above you like iron and the ground beneath you like bronze. Your strength will be spent in vain because your soil will not yield its crops, nor will the trees of the land yield their fruit. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. As for those of you who are left, I will make their hearts so fearful in the land of their enemies that the sound of a wind-blown leaf will put them to flight. They will run as though fleeing from the sword, and they will fall even though no one is pursuing them. You will perish among the nations, and the land of your enemies will devour you. This is after a long continuations of slightly more and more greater punishments. But notice this, they're still an act of mercy. But if they confess their sins, and the sins of their fathers, and their treachery against me, yeah, saying, we're no different from our fathers, we're no better, we broke the law. And their hostility towards me, which made me hostile towards them, so that I sent them into the land of their enemies, then their uncircumcised hearts are humbled. When their uncircumcised heart. Circumcision of the heart. Where did I see that? Are humbled, and they pray for their sin. I will remember my covenant with Jacob, and my covenant with Isaac, and my covenant with Abraham, and will remember the land. Yet, in spite of this, when they are in the land of their enemies, I will not reject them or abhor them, so as to destroy them completely. So yeah, that's the second to last chapter of Leviticus. Why do they think this is referring to them. I don't know. Especially since this is a punishment for wickedness and therefore completely justified.